Oprah and her director, Ava DuVernay. Their new movie, Selma, tells the story beautifully of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement. The film picking up 4 Golden Globe nominations, including Best Picture and an historic Best Director nod.
Mr. President, in the South, there have been thousands of racially motivated murders. We need your help.
Dr. King, this thing's just gonna have to wait.
It cannot wait.
You got one big issue, I got 101.
Selma it is.
Selma, directed by Ava DuVernay, chronicles the 1965 Selma to Montgomery marches, led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to protest the discrimination and often brutal violence African Americans faced when they tried to register to vote.
We're not asking, we're demanding. Give us the vote!
Why did you want to be a part of this project?
I said yes to coming on as producer because I love David Oyelowo. He has become a really good friend of mine, and we became friends during The Butler. So David Oyelowo showed me this little tape of himself on his phone of him doing an audition sort of for Martin Luther King. And I said, David, you know, I'm going to tell you the truth, because in order to really be a friend, I have to be able to tell you the truth. I said, it's really good, but it's not there yet. You're not there yet. And I would like to do whatever I can to help you get there.
Oprah Winfrey also stars as Annie Lee Cooper, a little-known hero of the voting rights movement, repeatedly denied and humiliated when she tried to register.
Ava DuVernay sends me a link to a story about her online. She made the Selma newspaper when she turned 100 in 2010. And every day she watched the Oprah show.
Ate a tuna fish sandwich.
And ate a tuna fish sandwich. Something about that tuna fish sandwich. Because I just know what that's like. I know it was white bread, it wasn't whole wheat, you know. And Ava said, you know, what do you think it would mean for her, for you to play her?
I'm just here trying to register to vote.
Recite the Constitution's preamble. You know what a preamble is?
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union.
How many county judges in Alabama?
67.
Name them.
I did it for everybody who's taken that walk and who literally took that walk for me so that I could and you could be sitting here today.
The first march came to be known as Bloody Sunday. Protesters trying to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge were beaten back and tear gassed by police. It would take 2 more attempts before protesters would safely make the 54-mile journey to the state capitol in Montgomery.
We will go on with the faith that nonviolence and its power can transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows.
There, Dr. King gave his famous "Our God is Marching On" speech to a crowd of 25,000, reaffirming the power of peaceful protest. And you felt that when you were there on the bridge, going back. That had to be a moment for you.
I literally was thinking their feet were on this same bridge. And what it would take to put your little backpack on and to know that you were going to march for the next 54 miles, but I might not even get home. You know, I can't say thank you enough. I try to say thank you to those who paved the way for me by living an honorable life. But I truly cannot say thank you enough.
You have said this about your life, divine timing.
Oh, divine timing.
And this film.
You know, we weren't making it for any other reason other than we wanted people to know that story. But I think that all the people who are protesting now could benefit from seeing the strategic intention that had to happen in order for real progress to be made. You can't just be marching without an intention. You got to have a clear, strategic intention of what it is you want to accomplish. And you cannot be heard unless you come in peace. That was the power of that movement. The power was this.
Detroit,
en masse,
New York,
disciplined, rigorous intention to come in peace no matter what.
Selma found its biggest champion in its director, who took on the project after 5 other directors, all men, passed.
Action.
Now, with 4 Golden Globe nods, DuVernay has made history as the first African-American woman to be nominated for Best Director. Has it sunk in a little bit more now?
It has. It's fun. You know,
Good.
it's bringing attention to the film, which is the most important thing. I mean, truly, my desire is just that the film be widely seen. We're on the way.
For we shall be victorious in our quest. We shall cross the finish line hand in hand. For we shall overcome.
And next week we're going to hear much more from Ava. She has a lot to say, but strategic intention.
And all through the movie, it shows that. It shows how powerful King was in facing down those who wanted to resort to violence.
Exactly.
As well, I had the best experience. I sat down with my daughter Elliot and watched it, and living that history through a young person's eyes is just so fulfilling.
And she taught you some things. There was
She
some.
did.
There was.
A lot
We
of
don't want to
things
be.
I did not
We don't want to
know,
be a
yeah.
spoiler, but there was something that happened that we had forgotten, and she had learned in
Yeah,
school.
it's really great.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And it marches. Selma marches into theaters on Christmas Day. And again, I'll have much more of my interview with Oprah and Ava next week.